We're back. We're back. It is 2024. I finally figured out what the year was. It took me a while, but we got there eventually. Hello, everybody. It is Monday, January 8th, and the year is 2024. I double-checked that one with my doctor. So, how's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. I was not expecting that we were going to have a hype train immediately, but I guess it makes sense given that like there's been some time, and so like everyone's re-upped their subscription at this point, so like it makes sense that you would come in and yeah. So hello, how are you all doing? I am here. The dog is here. Let me show you the boy. Let's get the boy. I know you all probably missed me a little bit, but I know you missed the boy a lot bit. So here, let's get. We've also got the rug. Hey, we've got a lot to look at. We've got a lot of new stuff, but like here's dog. Say hi to dog. He's not saying hi back for some reason.
Look who's out here re-upping their sub. Like
it is what it is. There's that. Mostly missed the boy, let's be real. Yeah, no, I missed the boy too. He had to go to his country club. We He's boarded at a place that bills itself as a country club. And so, yeah, I had to take him to the country club for a little while, and I missed him every single day that he was gone. But I will have you know that I didn't leave him high and dry. I paid extra money for specifically one-on-one playtime every day that he was there. Like, there's a person whose job is to play with the dogs one-on-one, as opposed to just like letting them run around or whatever. And so I got the upgrade play with my dog package, and I hope he enjoyed it. Let's say hello to people, and then I'll catch up on some roles, and then we've got just like so much stuff to go over. Also, you may notice there's some new lights in the background. We've got a light bar here, sort of splashing color, as I was talking about, and then we've got another splash over there, which is very good. And all of these are yours to control via the Vibe redemptions. I have extended the power of the vibes even further. So if anybody redeems a vibe, you will see all of these lights change, as well as a few other new things that I'm excited about, which is hype. Level 2 hype train complete. I didn't even get a chance to like get to that. So be it. Oh wow, all of the redeems are coming through. We just cycled through oh no. Okay, so I probably should figure out how to make it so that you can't just like steamroll someone else's vibe redemption. But now we're on magenta, so that's good. Anyway, let's say hi to everybody and catch up on chat, because I'm already so far behind, holy God. The first person to chat today was Professor Lawnmower. Welcome in. Your prize is the new mug reveal. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Check it. This is the new mug. I'm digging it. It's got dimples, divots, perhaps, channels, mayhaps. And in this mug currently is a like berry energizer tea. So let's see. Do I get berry energized? I can fuck with that. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hello, Milo. Hello, Ollie. Hello, Random Dude. Inner Corgi, what's up? Laura Borges, good to see you. Austin, hello. Stormcloud, hello. Ruid, how's it going? Ken's, what's up? Scrolling. I've got a lot of people to say hi to. Welcome on into chat. We've got a whole bunch of new people who are here on chat. Sleepy Mel, welcome in. Shrimp HQ, hello. So glad that you are here. Mia, what's up? 20 stream streak, my goodness. Stormcloud has pizza, I am jealous. The water goddess is here. Hello, so good to see you. Glad that you are here. Trips is here. Green Gold Dragon is here. Milo is gifting subs. It's out of control. The doctor's in the house. If anybody has a problem, please go see Dr. Antis about it. J-Word 2, welcome in. First time chatter. Glad to have you here. Welcome to chat. Keeping on. Commander Paiswo, hello. How's it going? What else we got? Who else is here? Jay Striker, digging the sweater. Thank you. Yeah, the sweater. The sweater is here. Isn't that exciting? Oh, Cello Bass. What's up? What's up? What's up? Professor Lawnmower with a gifted sub. Thank you so much. Garnet Moonstone. Thank you. Well, you got a gifted sub gifted to you. I don't know if you're here or I'm trying to blast through this backlog here. All right, declaring bankruptcy. I think I'm more or less caught up, and there's a hydrate redemption I gotta do, and give Flynn a treat, and consult the vibe cube. Okay. Dice says, greetings, you magnificent chaos tamers. Strap in for a year of conquering shit like a boss on a caffeine overdose. The mission, kick ass, making chaos your obedient servant. May your energy be as unapologetic as a karaoke singer at 3 a.m. Embrace the day with the ferocity of a honey badger who just discovered Red Bull. Keep spreading the fuckery. That's rad. Did you just come up with that, or is that like a copy pasta? I love that. All right, I have things to do. Hydrating. Vibe cube consultation. Cyan, we are shifting back. Boom. Sylvie has pinned her own comment saying, Dev looks like he could be an assistant to a mad scientist. Good. That's not a bad vibe, honestly. I'm here for it. I'm okay with it. I could be an assistant mad scientist, as long as I'm not the actual mad scientist, because that look is overdone. I will say this is incredibly warm, and I do think that I might switch to a different top layer. So, perhaps. Butteramp says, "Do you remember me?" I think so. I don't remember a lot because it's been a couple of weeks, and I forget everything that's not directly in front of me. So, almost definitely. Hello, welcome in. Looks insulating as fuck. It's actually like, I mean, it's just like knit is the thing, right? So like, it's super, super warm. I would have bet that in a good breeze, it wouldn't do a whole lot to stop the breeze, but my goodness, is it cozy. Keep the hat matching the vibes. Oh God, constantly change it. All right, I'm gonna take this off. This is also a process to get on and off. Like these strappy things are really cool and all, but it is indeed a process to change. So there's also like a million buttons on it. Mood, I have to change my picture. I have to change a picture of my fridge in my camera roll so I don't forget what food I have. Oh, I have to have a picture of my fridge in my camera roll. That is a good idea. Interesting. One moment, please. I'm gonna change to a different thing. All right. We feel good about this one. This is the sort of like the tealish, sort of baggy-ish. Let's see. Sort of the polar opposite of what I was just wearing. So there's that. But I may switch back. We'll see. Dev making this an 18+ stream. I have actually set the stream to be 18+ going forward because I realized I say a lot of bad words and I make a lot of sex jokes, and those aren't things that you're supposed to do at minors. So if you're a minor, you're illegal now. Sorry. Wait a minute. Green and Milo says, you got me addicted to Palea. Haven't touched another game since I started. I blame you. Good. Please blame me. I'm always happy to be the reason that someone is now like stuck playing Palea forever. I still have to give Flynn a treat. I'll get to that momentarily, I promise. I have a potty mouth. I do have a potty mouth. Water Goddess says, my hair is now that color. Wait a minute, like this color or like this color? What color? What color is your hair? Us minors need to be unionized against this ginger tyrant. You know what? If you're a minor and you're here, I'm going to assume, I'm going to make the assumption that if you're a minor on my stream, that you are currently having parental supervision. I have no way of proving that one way or another, so I'm just going to take you all at your word that you currently have a parent or guardian contextualizing the words that I'm saying and making them easier for you to consume. That explains a lot. There we go. Have you played Lethal Company? It's a ton of fun. I have not. I really want to. I'm going to get to all the roles soon, I promise. I really want to play Lethal Company. I haven't is the main thing. Dragon Cat 4181 says, sir, if you're going to change clothes on stream, we need the Magic Mike OST playing in the background. Oh, God. I can't show nips is the thing. Because Twitch said that that's illegal now. I need to get onto these. I need to get on these rolls. Let's get some rolls going. If you are new to the stream, anytime that somebody subscribes or gifts a subscription, I roll a d20 and we add that to this progress bar down here. And whenever this fills up, we get a thing. For example, one of the things we got was this rug that is now here in the background. And thanks everybody, by the way, for that. So that's hype. But let's keep making some progress. This is gonna be a little ironic because the current goal is to get a new dice tray, and I'm gonna start rolling using the dice tray that Crimson gifted me. So gonna be getting another dice tray. But check this dice tray out. This is so sick. This was, if you didn't see my holiday gift unboxing video, this was from Crimson. This is an Atlas Loom custom 3D printed dice tray. And it's so sick. Like, it's so freaking cool. And
out here re-upping their sub.
I also learned that Crimson, to get the logo, like literally traced it. Like didn't come to me asking for like the vector files or anything. Recreated it by hand just to surprise me, which is amazing. So that's cool. Okay. Let's I've got 15 rolls to do. My goodness. Let's get started on that. 5, 3, 4. Oh no. That is a nat 1. I don't know whose that's gonna be, so oh well. 8, 7, 17. Finally, these rolls have been pretty low. 6, 10, another 10, 6, 11, another nat 1, and no nat 20s yet. 18, 17. That is, I mean, from a like statistics perspective, I guess it's pretty unlikely that we wouldn't have gotten a 20 there, huh? We rolled 15 times and we didn't get a 20. That's unfortunate. Anyway, what am I missing in chat? What am I missing in chat? Does that mean we all go on the nat 1 list? You know, y'all are, I'm going to give you all protection from critical failures because you are critically perfect in my heart. Thank you. Not using my dice. Dice, I actually was using your dice on a, God, I have so much stuff to talk about. I'm going to give the dog a treat and then I'll talk about when I was using your dice recently. So let me give the dog a treat. I got to set up the camera first. Man. What? Where's it going? Let's see. Which is good. Oh, which is good. This is from Trick. Yeah. Oh, it's a good boy. He's just staring at the bag. He's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. So he got a treat. Now we're all caught up. Very good. I love that he was just watching it everywhere it went. So, I was recently on, I had the privilege of being on a recorded one-shot that is going to premiere at some point on someplace. I don't know how much I can say, so I'm not going to say anything in terms of details, but I played in a one-shot for an ongoing, like, one-shot series that is, I think it's like a bunch of different individual one-shots that all take place at the same time and, like, interact with each other somehow. But dice, I used your dice for it. Yay! Except for I forgot to prep my dice before we started recording, and, like, the second that they hit record, I was like, oh, shit, I don't have dice. And so I used digital dice for the first, like, before the first break, and then I went and grabbed your dice. Where should I post a picture so you can see my hair? Discord or Patreon? Either place works. The Patreon private chat is the most probably easiest for me to go back and find something. But also Discord's always good. So there's that. Yeah, if you didn't know, by the way, I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Endeavorance, and also anybody who subscribes to the Patreon gets access to like some private chats with me and other patrons, as well as all like a ton of bonus content, more bonus content to come this year as well. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, that's a great way to support and vibe. I wanna. So Felwing just subscribed at 10 months, which is like, I know I keep saying that every time that number goes up, I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like, it's wild that y'all have been here for so long, but we're about to get to a year and I couldn't be more excited. What else do I need to talk about? I have things to talk about. What was I saying? I'm so excited for this year, y'all. I'm gonna ride the roller coaster. I'm gonna do the roller coaster, and then I want to talk about why I'm so freaking excited. And here we go. Please keep your hands, feet, ears, eyes, mouth, nose, head, shoulders, knees, and toes inside the vehicle at all times as we're riding the roller coaster. Here we go. Dice says, time for lurk vibes. I'm behind on my work projects, but Endeavorance, we need to do some D2 soon. I want to play some Destiny at some point. I simply just don't have the time right now. Like, I don't have the time to invest in the level of investment that Destiny kind of like requires. But that's not to say no. I would love to. I just need to get back into that headspace. We'll see where I end up. I'm behind in D2 so much. Yeah, I kind of like stopped playing for a while, and well, I've been playing Palia, and it's hard to have room for a game that I consistently play. Like I already feel as if I have not enough hours in the day, and I don't know, it's a lot. So I'm excited. I am freaking thrilled, y'all. This is going to be a really cool year, I hope. This year is essentially the year that I'm saying, all right, I am going to go from a lowercase c creator to a capital C creator, or die trying. Not literally, hopefully not literally. I don't want to die trying to do that, but what I'm trying to say here is shit's about to, rubber meet the road kind of situation. So for one, I am actively working on a new logo, which I'm excited about. So it's going to be like, first of all, it's not gonna have a crowbar. Don't ask about that. But it is going to be, I think, pretty me, and I want it to be a generic logo to use for just like my stuff, which is why I didn't want it to be just like a crowbar or whatever, because I wanted it to be able to be applied to anything. What crowbar? So I'm super thrilled about that. It's based on, I'll be honest, I'll peel this back a little bit, and I'll plant this seed now. This is a mistake, but I'm gonna plant this seed now. The logo design that I am working with an artist on is inspired by a tattoo idea that I had a while back. And if I end up liking the logo enough, and if I stick with it for long enough, I might get it as a tattoo. So that might be the ultimate stream reward goal thing. We'll see. But first I need to make sure that I actually really like it. Gonna get a face tat? Oh, that's a great idea. Just get it like right centered my entire face. Hey, yo. So we'll see. I want to get a tattoo at some point soon. I was also thinking about piercing my ears recently, which I might do. Unclear. Aside from a logo, though, like my big announcement isn't I'm getting a new logo. I am currently waiting on shipping for samples that I've ordered of my first merch, which is hype. So once I want to be able to confirm that the quality is like up to the par that I want it to be at. So like I'm not going to release products for purchase until I can independently verify that like these fuck. But once I'm able to actually get these samples in hand and make sure that they are doing good, then going to be launching a merch store. It's going to live on my website, and it's going to integrate with hopefully everything. That should be good. Expect, I mean, stuff with my new logo on it whenever that comes out. I'm also going to be doing Atlas Loom merch on my store to start. I've talked to Diana about this, and essentially, we don't feel like launching an Atlas Loom store right now, but given that I'm going to have a store, there's going to be Atlas Loom merch there as well. And then probably stuff that just has goofy shit, like pictures of my face, Flynn's face, like random slogans, crap like that. It'll be fun. And we also still have a stream redemption that I owe you all, which is a stream in which we all collab on a bit of merch. So once the merch store is actually up and working, we will do a live chat designs merch for Dev's merch store stream, which will be a lot. Aside from that, I am, obviously still doing Stuff Keeps Happening. I am working on a really big tabletop project that I've talked about before. And I'm going to be going to probably like 5 cons this year, which is going to be out of control. Like I'm probably going to go to too many cons this year, but we'll see. God, I'm excited. So you'll have a bunch of chances to actually meet me, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to be at PAX East in March. I'm going to be going to Gen Con if I can help it. Might be going to PAX West, unclear. Might be going to TwitchCon, unclear. And then probably going to PAX Unplugged again at the end of the year. So, are you going to MagFest? I don't know. Because there's also like Dragon Con. There's also like, I don't know if I'm gonna be going to sort of the generic conventions, but maybe. I don't actually know. Dev face weighted blanket when? I love weighted blankets. I use them every day. I love them so much. Get a weighted blanket if you don't have a weighted blanket. I hope everybody had an extremely good holiday break or end of the year, or had some kind of break that they can look back on and feel good about. I managed to actually do it. I took a break, y'all. Isn't that amazing? I didn't stream once. I genuinely thought that I was going to stream multiple times during my time off, and I didn't. And I hope that you're proud of me. Because that restraint it's everything. And I tried so hard to stay away. Amazing. Very glad the holidays are over, says Mo. Yeah, I understand that too. So oh, look at all this praise coming in. Thank you so much.
Praise.
The holidays are a weird time, and this year especially was very strange, and in kind of a good way. I really wanted it to be over because I wanted to get back to doing this. And like, I know that I needed to take a break, and I gotta like not stream or whatever, and I didn't. I did take that break, but it's just like purgatory. Like the end of the year is just, it's just purgatory, and I don't know what to do with myself. And after a while, I just started like doing a whole bunch of chores, which was great. I got a whole bunch of stuff done. That's lovely. And I did a bunch of like manipulating of my studio. Oh yeah, I guess I can go through the changes that I've made here. You know, we've got the light bar back there. We've got a splash light there. There's actually a second splash light that you can't even see that's off camera over there somewhere. We've got the rug. I moved some stuff around. So, oh God, it's not even really you can't even really see. Ooh, the vibes have changed. Thank you, Arazian. Studio looking pog. I'm hype. Yeah. So over here, right here, it's very difficult to see. It's kind of cut off, but that is a like multi-cubby dresser thingy that used to be off to the side, off screen over here. But I got a different storage container for over there, so I could put that back there, and that's where the sucks are now too. So gotta have the sucks. New decor is pretty. Hello Gigi, what's up? And hello Crimson. I'm at work, but the stream still happens. So what's up, Crimson? Look at the dice tray that I'm using. Isn't it lovely? So very good. I love how far we've come from floor globe. Yeah, it turns out if you harass me enough, I will eventually relent and decorate. Amazing. I want to do more. I really want to get these spell scrolls that I've got framed and put up. I've got a really awesome print that I want to put up, but again, I need to get it framed first. And I posted a video about wanting to get a trident and hang it on the wall. The only issue is that the place I want to put the trident is not visible in my background right now, which is kind of a bummer, but oh well. But I liked Floor Globe, personally. I don't know why everybody was so upset about Floor Globe. 17 and they were all bad. Yeah, there have been a handful of rolls. We've got 3 pending rolls, so let's do that. The camera is still on the dog, so it's gonna have to be off camera, but let's see. That's a 19. We take 19s. A 7. And a 16. A little better. A little better. I was kind of rolling like dump on that one shot that I was playing, but it wasn't so bad. I had a couple of really embarrassing misses, but that's okay. I also was so vindicated. I was so vindicated. I cast a spell in a scenario where my teammates, who I had never played with any of the people that I was playing this one shot with before. It was my first time meeting them and playing with them. And my compatriots all groaned when I cast a spell that was intended to be some crowd control on a single person who I wanted us to be able to just get past and not worry about. And they all reacted very strangely. They were all like, "Oh, why? We could have just done blah." And then it came in clutch. Like we ended up getting into a combat, and the person that I had cast Hold Person on someone, the person that I had held with Hold Person, was taken out of the combat and made it a whole lot easier, and ultimately came in like late to the combat, and we were able to just completely handle them. So all I'm saying is I'm the single greatest D&D player that has ever existed. God, that's a lie. I am not actually a good player, is what I learned. I'm a much better DM than I am player. But I did play, the character that I played was the first time that I have ever, in my like 15 plus years of playing Dungeons and Dragons, it was the first time that I have played a human. I have never played a human in D&D until this past Friday. Same for I played an Arcane Trickster Rogue. I had never played that one either, so there's that. Hold person / hold monster is the reason legendary resistances exist. Absolutely, Zeronis, and like that came up a couple times. Variant humans are fun. I was playing a variant human, yeah. The sounds of many bonks are done on dev. Wait, why am I getting bonked? I don't want to get bonked. Dev, this is Rue's alt / stream account. Oh, well, hello, Rue's alt / stream account. What's up? Oh, hydrate. I can do that. Okay. The other thing, something else. Okay, my mind just made like 86 jumps. Bear with me here. So I said I can do that when I went to go take a sip of my water. Diana and I recorded an episode of the Atlas Loom that's coming out tomorrow. And during that recording, we got on the subject of just like sort of hearing each other say phrases and just immediately incorporating those phrases into our vocabulary and then saying them way too much. I don't know when I started saying I can do that as a response to people redeeming like rewards and whatnot, but I just do it inherently now. And I noticed that Diana has also started saying it on her stream, and I like kind of half called her out in not, this is not in the podcast, but during the recording I was like, did you start saying that first or did I start saying that first? And she was like, I got it from you. And I was like, I don't remember when I started with that. I had a second half to this. And I already, oh yeah, just like going back and forth on all the things that we are like causing each other to say constantly and also do. Like I'm finding myself doing this now, which is problematic. Is not good. But I also went through, and she had mentioned it enough, John Wick. I finally went through and watched John Wick 1 through 3. Those movies are fucking hype, I will say. She had a point. Ice Cream Socialist with 5 gifted subs. Oh, what? Wait a minute. For what? Why? Why would you do this to me? How could you? Thank you. Hello, Diana. Welcome in. Were your ears ring? I was literally, I don't know if you just got here, but I was literally just talking about you. And then switched to saying, I just got 5 community gifted subs. Hello. Thank you, Mo. Holy shit. You're a terrible person. Thank you. Thank you for being so bad. All right, let me roll some stuff. That's a 17, a 3, a 1. So many ones today. A 9, a 16, a 4, and a 3. Ooh, these rolls today are painful. I will say, kind of bummer rolls. Oh, look at the dog. I'm getting looked at. He's just, I'm being watched. He's just kind of, oh, okay. He was just monitoring me. His Majesty the King. It's true. It's true. Oh, the green vibes. We finally made it for more than like half a second.
The power of the dice has increased.
Yo, JD Hatman, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Let me get you that roll. 19. Still no 20s today.
Hey, someone gifted subscription.
Still none.
Thank you for that.
Isn't the rule 3 strikes and you're out? Put the dice in the jail. McSpacky, thank you for the follow. And Name Stealer 007, thank you also for the follow. Thank you so very much. Welcome on in. Let's see. Yeah, Diana said keep talking about her. Diana, I was talking about how you and I just say phrases back and forth forever. Like one of us will start saying something and the other one will just pick it up and just start saying it all the time. Or in my case, sometimes doing this now all the time, which is becoming an issue. But I was also talking about John Wick and how last night I finished watching John Wick 3. I've watched 1, 2, and 3 now. 1 was... they just kind of like make you accept what's happening, and you're like, cool, all right. I had to learn, like, I don't know, 15 minutes into one, that it's like, this is a movie where you stop asking questions and you just keep accepting answers. And once you approach it from that perspective, good ass movie. And Keanu Reeves is a very, very good boy. He's a great boy. 3 was violent. I mean, they're all violent, but 3 was a lot. I have one criticism of 3. I have two criticisms of 3. Yeah, Morpheus is also in these movies, which I wasn't expecting. I saw the guy and I was like, I know him. Why do I know him? And it turns out it's Morpheus. In 3, they amped up the like dick and ball torture. Like they for whatever reason, it seems like in 3 he kicked so many people in the nuts, and like there were attack dogs in a whole long sequence, and the dogs multiple times bit people on the nuts. Like people were like got like stabbed in the nuts, kicked in the nuts, bit in the nuts, shot in the nuts. Like they just really went hard on hitting dudes in the nuts in specifically the 3rd movie. He does it in the 1st and 2nd a couple of times as like you can tell it's like okay, this is a get out of this grapple or whatever. But the 3, if there are testicles, they are in danger. That is the vibe of 3. But it was a good movie. The shop sequence, yeah. Dinah says the shop scene, my favorite in the whole series. Are you talking about like when he's in the gun shop and like makes a new gun? Like he like customizes a gun in real time to get exactly one shot off, and then goes into that like knife corridor and has the big knife battle, and then ends it by throwing a fucking tomahawk across the room into a dude's head. Like, my God. Anyway, John Wick is a good movie. Shot me in the dick. Yeah, don't get shot in the dick. It's not good. Trip says, I saw a conspiracy that John Wick is what if Neo took the red. Interesting. I like it. I like the headcanon, and I assume this is the case. But I like in my head, the reason that John Wick exists is because Keanu Reeves was like, I like dogs, cars, guns, and knives. Let's make an action movie about that. And like that's what the movie is. it's Keanu Reeves driving cars, killing people with guns and knives, and then dogs are there too. The dogs also kill people with guns sometimes. So don't forget the ball torture. Yeah, so I really hope that he didn't even have a script. I don't even think I'm not certain the movies have a script for Keanu Reeves, because he doesn't really say full sentences ever. Like he mostly just says like 3 words max in any given exchange, or nothing frequently. So he probably was just like, hey, look, write up a script for other people. I'm just going to drive a lot of cars and shoot a lot of guns. And they were like, cool. But apparently there's another one coming out this year. It's like a spin-off that takes place between 2 and 3, I think. And then John Wick 5 is coming out at some point. There's also apparently comics that I want to read. I think they've comicified 2 and 3. I'm not actually sure. Let me look that up. To the internet. John Wick comics. Wait a minute. So does it actually exist? The series chronicles a young John Wick after his release from prison and his first vendetta. Okay, so it's like a different story. Cool. There's also the Continental on Peacock. Wait, there's like a John Wick. Wait, hold on. What? The Continental show. Huh. It's a spin-off and prequel to the John Wick franchise. That's cool. Mel Gibson? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll not spoil too much, or I'll try not to get spoiled. But the main thing is that the John Wick franchise has Lance Reddick as a hotel manager of like the Assassin's Hotel, where like all the assassins kind of vibe and can't assassin each other on the hotel grounds. And he just is Lance Reddick being ominous, and at one point taking care of a dog, and then at another point holding a shotgun. And so it's a good movie. There's not much more that I can say beyond Lance Reddick at one point was like, I'll take care of this dog, and then later on had a shotgun. What more do you need? And the guy that plays, I mean, God, this is like probably insulting to his like credits, but the guy that plays Blackbeard in Pirates of the Caribbean 4 is also a major character in that franchise. I feel bad that that's the way I identify him. but I actually really like his performance as Blackbeard. The lore across that whole movie is amazing. The administrators, the rules, amazing. It's pretty good. Yeah, I always like the world building variety where it's like they just are, this is a thing, we're not even explaining it. It's on you to figure it out as we go, and we're establishing the world by like engaging with the world. Thank you, Milo. Gifting a sub to Jace Striker 16. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Enjoy the sub, Jace. Here we go. Here's a roll. 10. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I like the kind of world building where it's like, it's just, this is how it is, deal with it. And that's what they do in the first movie. Like, they don't explain anything. They really just don't. And that's okay, because most of it is relatively intuitive. Like, he just starts at some point pulling out these like gold tokens and using them to like buy things and like pay for services and stuff. And it's like, okay, these gold tokens are a thing. It's the class. It's a gold token. It gets you a thing. Cool. And they don't even explain the gold tokens until the third movie, but like they don't really need to. And it's kind of nice because at that point, like, you know what they are, and then they tell you more about like what they are, what the background is, what they represent, stuff like that. And like, that's cool because you already understood it and now are learning more just flavor about it, which is a good way to go about doing it. You need to put the Continental on your watch list. Okay. Is it like legit good? And also, can I watch it without having seen 4 yet? Podcast episode where you do an in-depth breakdown of the John Wick world. That's every episode of the podcast so far. Every episode of the Atlas Loom, a podcast about John Wick and sometimes about world building, is about John Wick. It's Zen Zero, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And I've got Milo. Let me get you your roll for that gifted sub. 11. Lots of very average rolls today. Next episode of the Atlas Loom is just John Wick. We probably should get that out of our system because like it came up in the episode that's releasing tomorrow. We talk about John Wick. Shocking. And yeah, maybe we should just get that out of our system. Just do a full this is the John Wick episode. All right, here we go. Getting it one and done. I see we have a D20 redeem, but for some reason it doesn't seem to have gone into my thing, but oh well. Boop. That's a crit. We finally got a 20. Exploding into an 18. Wow. For a 38. Plus 2 for a 40. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is the true John Wick prequel. I like that theory. I like it a lot. That harkens to Snowpiercer being a Willy Wonka sequel. I like that a lot. Diana says, bold of you to assume there's any getting it out of my system. Hello. After 1,500 dice, we get a 20. I don't understand. Oh yeah, it took us 1,500 rolls to finally get a crit. Noise Lock, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Oh, also, speaking of like gifts, and also Diana's here, this is illegal. These are against the law. And if you watched today's episode of Stuff Keeps Happening, you would know that. So Diana got me these as a Secret Santa gift. Thank you so very much. I've been playing with them non-stop. And also enjoy some crinkle tinkles. It's contraband, yeah. So like literally, I remember I remember these things being so popular and then disappearing. And I always wanted to play with them, but they became like actually difficult to get because people kept eating them and then dying. I don't know why. Stop, don't eat magnets. Don't eat things that you're not supposed to eat. It's not that hard. Anyway, right as I got these, I was talking about how like these things are dangerous, they're difficult to get. They came in a tin that was covered in warnings. It was like, you can't give this to anyone below the age of, I think, 14, which is wild. And then like literally a couple days later, I'm like browsing articles to include in Stuff Keeps Happening, and sure enough, there is an article that's like small magnetic beads banned again. Just within days. They look like shiny candy. I mean, they don't feel like shiny candy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the appeal personally of putting these in the old face hole. It's just not. It's not what I want to be putting my tongue on. You know. If I really needed some iron, I would go get a supplement. Because when you eat one, it travels through your system, and you eat another, and there's a point in your digestive tract where they line up and pinch and bore a hole. That sucks. Don't eat them. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Dear God. But does your tongue know? But does your tongue know what it would feel like without touching it? I think so. My tongue is pretty smart. My tongue is much smarter than I am. So what I hear is eating one is fine. Yeah, go ahead, eat one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ivana Minecraft would like to consult the vibe cube. All right. Already on cyan, re-rolling. Golden vibes abound. We gilded. We are rich now. Oh, we're also really close to finishing this goal. That's cool. Piss vibes. I tried my best to make it gold and not piss. Like I made, like, look, I even made the bar is like a shiny gold. It's gold. It's a little pissy, but it's gold. The tongue is one of the most sensitive parts of the human body. That's why babies explore with their mouth. I also explore with my mouth. Where's that 18 plus designation? All right, making sure that's enabled. And there's that mature rating. Hey, I can say whatever I want now. I checked the 18 plus button. If anyone here is under 18, don't. Yep. That joke made my brain shut down and go right in the gutter. I mean, like, that was the intention. There wasn't really a way to interpret that joke that wouldn't go right into the gutter. You know? Like, yep. Dev After Dark, early afternoon edition. I exist in a permanent state of After Dark. Because life is pain. It's been getting better, though. I upped my I upped my antidepressants and I am not so sad all the time anymore. So that's good. We like that. It's weird how when you take more antidepressants, you're less depressed. The end of that tea. Oh no. Dinah says we got snow here today. Ugh. I haven't even gotten snow. I've gotten, it was like, it was really shitty over on the, like the East Coast and the Northeast got like really garbage weather over the past weekend from like some winter storm. I think like Connecticut got it the worst maybe, which is weird. When does Connecticut ever get it? Whatever. Who literally what is even Connecticut? If anybody in chat is in Connecticut, can you explain what the fuck Connecticut is? Because like, what? Anyway, we got some like really terrible just weather in general, and it brought freezing rain. And I took Flynn on a walk in what I thought was like, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the freezing rain. I thought it was normal outside. And then I stepped outside and ow, I'm being pelted with frozen rain. But that's all we got. We haven't gotten any snow, which is sad. I used to get a lot of snow. Like where I'm at used to get blizzards, and I don't love snow as a car owner, but I don't know. It's a vibe. Go sledding, like have a snowball fight. It's cozy. Cuddle up under a blanket with a hot cup of hot chocolate while it's snowing outside. That's a vibe. I take it. But then the global warming, and now we don't have that anymore. Connecticut is a tax haven. Us common folk drive through to get to better states. That's Delaware, too. My LLC is a Delaware LLC. The doctor says, I lived in Connecticut for 38 years. It's a rest stop for traveling from New York City to Boston. Y'all, what the fuck is up? We need to, hold on. Map. Hold on. Can someone pull up a map? All right. Someone pull up a map. Thank you for pulling up a map. Let's first of all switch to terrain. No, I want satellite. There we go. All right. So here's the thing, right? I am going to be going to PAX East in March, that's hype. That's hype, right? We hype. I am in sort of like, I will say, this general area of the world. Okay. And when I went to PAX Unplugged, I took the train. I took Amtrak and went northwards to Philly, right? This place this is where they unplug PAX. And that was like a 2-hour ride, maybe. It was super nice. You just roll up, get on the train, and a couple hours later, you are at your destination. You roll off. There's no notion of going through security. There's no anything. It's so comfortable. I love it. And so I've also previously taken the train up to the New York. It's like the older one, but they spruced it up a bit. And that's not so bad either. That's like 3.5-ish hours. And it's really not so bad. And if I want to go to New York, like, yeah, a flight to New York from where I'm at is probably like 2 hours. But if you add in like getting to the airports and dealing with security and sitting at the gate and then like the boarding and unboarding process, it's all so much. And it's literally just faster to get on the train and go. I wanted to take the train to Boston, where PAX East is. But no one told me that whereas it's 2 hours to Philly and like 3.5 to New York, it is then 10 hours to Boston. What? How in the hell is this strip right here between New York and Boston takes like 6 hours by itself by train? On the Acela, even, like, I'm talking about the Acela, which is the commuter rail, like the high speed, not the high speed rail, but like it's the one that doesn't stop at every single station. It just goes to the big ones. But like, what the hell? I have previously taken Amtrak to PAX East in like 2014, I think. Yeah, in 2014, I took Amtrak to PAX East from where I am, and it was not the Acela. I took standard Amtrak, the cheapo one, and that was 12 hours, and I remember that. But I assumed it was 12 hours because we stopped at every single station along the way to Boston. And on the way back, oh my God, on the way back, our locomotive broke down, and it was a red eye too. So, God. Anyway, turns out it's just far, and distance is far, and that's bullshit. Anyway, I'm excited for PAX. I'm taking an aeroplane that will hopefully remain in one piece for the duration of my trip. But you know, who knows? And then I'm staying at a place. I got a hotel room. I guess I'll be landing. So if you want to see sort of like where I'm gonna be, right? Like I'm gonna be here, like it's gonna be like I'm gonna be like on an airplane, right? I'm gonna be like zoom, 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 vroom, vroom, vroom. I'm on an airplane, okay? And then how do I do the thing where like I pan? Do this? No, not that. Do this? No. I swear there used to be a way to like angle the map. Do I need to zoom in more? I'm trying to show you all where my plane's gonna go, because it's gonna fly in. It's gonna land at the airport, the Boston Logan Paul Airport, and it's gonna land. And then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Boston, thanks for the airplanes." Just no 737 Max. It was the Max 9 this time. That was the one that like friggin' blew open mid-flight. Don't sit by the door. That thing is so okay. First of all, Skelico, thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you. Let me get you the roll for that. 12. Thank you. Welcome on in. Boston Logan does suck very, very much. I got pre-check though. Y'all, go get pre-check. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I got pre-check. And it was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I am not one to stan the TSA. In fact, as I was coming back from my holiday trip. Okay, hold on. Let's back up. I want to talk about my holiday trip. Hold on. Let me stop that. Shut up. I'm going to talk about pre-check first. Go get pre-check. It's like $80 for 5 years, and I literally went to a Staples that's like across the street from me, like not across the street, less than 5 minutes from my house. I went to a Staples, and they literally have like a makeshift ass room set up in the middle of the Staples that's like a TSA pre-check enrollment center. You roll up after you apply online. You just roll up and like give them your passport, and they scan it, and then they're like, cool, you're done. It was maybe 5 minutes of my time, and now I get to skip the security line, so that's cool. Anyway, my holiday trip, I went to the state of Florida. I went to the place where there's gators and there's racists and a lot of deeply bad policy. It was fine. I don't recommend it. I went to go visit my grandparents who are getting older and are not really able to go all that far away from where they're staying in Florida. And so between the options of going to Florida or potentially not seeing my grandparents as they're aging, I chose suck it up and go to Florida. So I saw my grandparents. I love them very much. My grandparents are just such cool people, and I could talk about them forever, and I won't. But while we were there, we went on a pontoon boat ride on a river, which was pretty sick, honestly. And like, I was really blown away by the like large birds, the variety of large birds in Florida. I will say that part rules. Like Florida as a like location, dope. Like the Everglades, incredible. And like the biodiversity and the plant life and the animal life there, and the fact that like birds do a whole lot of migration there just because of its location on the planet. Really, really cool to just be going down a river and see amazing, just like regal birds doing bird shit. Zeta K44 gave out 2 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Let me give you a couple rolls. That was a 13. And a crit. That's a 20 exploding into a 20 exploding into, no, what? I didn't get this on camera. I didn't get it on freaking camera. That makes me so sad. That's our first triple 20. I got a triple 1 right before the new year, and now a triple 20. I swear I am not making this up. Oh my God. 13. Holy God. That is a 73. And we're also at the thing already. I don't even have, okay, I do have that button. I literally only have buttons for inputting up to 80 because I never thought that we would, God. Okay, well, wow. Holy crap. Well, we finished this one. So I'm gonna get a new dice tray. We can go shopping for that. Or I have another idea, actually. I'll get to that in a second. The next goal, a new vibe redeemable. So when we unlock this one, chat will help me design a new redeemable vibe. And here's the thing. I'm going to be adding advanced vibes, which will be more expensive redeemable vibes that will be more intricate than just a single color. They might be animated, they might be multicolor, there might be additional stream effects, but chat will help me come up with what the first advanced vibe will be. One of the things, like to give a sense of like what I'm talking about, I was considering a like fire vibe where like the lights all change to like flickering sort of flames, and there's like embers coming up on the stream. Maybe like a bloody vibe where everything turns like a dark dim red and there's like blood drips coming down from the top of the stream or something. Should be fun. We can do literally anything, and I'm looking forward to it. So tavern vibe, villain vibe, rainbow vibe, yeah, trans rights vibe, like we'll figure it out. But that'll be a thing. Anyway, we're starting off with, what was that? 73? Jesus. Amazing. When do we expect the new logo? I am actively like going back and forth with the artist. It's the same person who did the Atlas Loom logo, so it's gonna be good. D20 roll, I can do that. 15. So many pages back. So it's the same artist who did the Atlas Loom logo, and I'm working with them on it. So they're really good and pretty quick, but this is a really, really big deal to me. And so like, I want to make sure that it is exactly what I want. Again, like I might end up getting this tattooed on my body. So I want to make sure that it is exactly what I want it to be. So really, it's just on me to make up my mind. Who did the towel logo? Junglist Massive. They're in my Discord. Nothing I love more than good art. I commissioned someone for a new profile picture, and it's so cute. I love it so much. That is another thing. I am going to be getting a new profile picture probably at the end of this month. So if you're not aware, I'm going to be taking a trip towards the end of this month to a little like kind of unknown small town, relatively unimportant. No one really lives there, called Bend in Oregon. And while I am there, one of the things that I will be doing, besides like trying to figure out like what's even the point of being there in the first place, one of the things I'm going to be doing is a photo shoot. There is a photographer out there who I've been in contact with, who's super, super cool. And we're going to be doing a pretty rad photo shoot, and I'm really looking forward to it. And don't worry, I am going to be bringing the new sweater. And so the goal is to do like a mixture of like stuff that I can, like photos of me that I can put in like media stuff and like use as a profile picture and whatnot, and then also probably just like some fun shit too. So that'll be good. So the profile picture that I currently have, I will say a couple of things that make me sad about it, which is that it is AI generated. That's the one, I only had the one thing to say about it. Is it a boudoir photo session? Yes, kind of. It is. So the photographer himself is a boudoir photographer. I've been talking with him about what I want. I'm going to do fun stuff. I don't know that I'll be doing anything revealing this time, but I am not interested in doing cool shit like that. But yeah, so my current avatar, it is AI, which is really unfortunate. It is this time, yeah, no, I'd be thrilled to do a boudoir shoot. Are you kidding me? That's rad. My friend a long time ago, when I took originally a picture, it was just like a photo of me doing that pose that is in the avatar that I have right now. My friend took that picture and ran it through a like AI image, whatever, right before all of that stuff started getting like really mainstream. It was back when you had to like figure out, you had to like have a powerful enough graphics card, and the only way you could really do it was to run it on your own computer. And so it was like super incredibly new. It had not hit the mainstream. There was no, like, ChatGPT wasn't even really a thing at that point. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. Thank you for making that. And adopted it and used it everywhere. And then I've just been kind of regretting it since. So I'm looking forward to a new profile picture. Plus it'll be of my actual face. Liza, hello. There's a bug in here. How are you in here? It's like a little flying boy. And it's winter, and this room is essentially hermetically sealed. What? Before we get Dev to do the risque calendar, we need to get him a faux fuzzy bear rug. That's not a bad idea. Dev, your face is beautiful. Don't call it a bug. Thank you. Loving the rug. It's massive. I love it so much. Let me get out of the way. Lynn likes it too. Do you like the rug? Do you like the rug? Oh. Oh, big stretch. Oh. I'm sorry that you're getting the butt, but also that's the best part, so. Yeah, give them the butt. Anyway, yeah, I don't see a reason to not eventually do a like a more fun like boudoir-y kind of shoot if I'm ever back there. The guy that is the photographer I'm working with is like amazing. Caleb takes photos. You should follow him he's on TikTok. He's worked with Diana in the past. He's amazing. So yeah, looking forward to that. Unclear as to if we're gonna do oh, hi Diana. I was talking about the photo shoot that I'm gonna be doing when I'm going to, I was talking about how I'm gonna be taking a trip to some place called, it's called like Bendor or something like that. But yeah, I don't really know much about it. But while I'm there, I'm gonna have photos taken. Working with him later this week, hell yeah. Hype. Apparently Dev can get bent. Happily mocking bed. Oh, God. No one. I mean, it would be cool if we knew somebody who lived there, because then I would be able to, you know, do something interesting, perhaps recording stuff or streaming stuff or whatnot. But alas, there's nobody there. It'll be a really good time. I'm super looking forward to it. Please call that trip Dev Gets Bent. Fair. I have some things I can show you, but they're mostly bars because it's fucking winter time and winter sucks around here. Wait, did Diana just admit that Bend sucks? Wait a minute. Diana just said that Bend sucks. We got that in 4K. Well, 1080p. But that's right there on screen. You can't edit that. You can't deep fake that shit. Also, when I first read your message, you said it's winter time. I read it as wartime, and I was like, well, shit! I didn't realize that Bend was actively at war, and so there's not a lot to do right now. It's amazing if you can ski or snowboard or something, but if you're a normal person, there's not a ton to do. I like snowboarding. I don't ski, but snowboard is like skateboard, but snow, and I used to skateboard a lot, like a lot. It was. I keep wanting to get back into skateboarding, but I also would probably kill myself now if I did that. But it sounds so fucking rad, and like I used to absolutely love it. Like between the ages of like I want to say 12 and I guess like 19. Yeah, I don't think I ever skated after I turned 20. But you look like a guy who can skateboard or longboard. That is an insult. Why is that okay, longboard is an insult. Skateboard is not an insult. Dev looks like someone who would dive touch a skateboard. I literally I have really good balance, like strangely good balance. I trip on shit all the fucking time. Like I'm bad at not placing my foot somewhere that is going to get me ruined. But in terms of balancing on things, I'm actually shockingly good at that. Like skateboarding was super intuitive for me. And like I remember while I was skating, whenever somebody that I knew wanted to like try it, they would like step on the board and they would go flying and they'd be like, "How do you do this?" I'm like, you just ride it. Like it just is. I don't know. And like I don't know. It was good shit. I also like lived pretty close to a pretty nice skate park that had like a huge half pipe, and I fucking loved that shit. Dropping in. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about skateboarding now. Dev looks like someone who enjoys lucid dreaming, home automation, skateboarding, and had a phase where he tried speedrunning games at one point. I actually haven't done the speedrunning thing yet. I want to. So I would ask that you call me out a little less hard next time. Oh, God. We need new music because our playlist ended. So I'm going to do this. I am going to take a quick break, and I will be back in like just a couple of minutes. And while we are doing the couple of minutes, I'm going to play some epic vibes, which is only a 10-minute playlist. And then we will switch to a different one. Cool? Cool. Playing some epic vibes. He does give whiskey and IPA vibes for sure. So I have done home brewing. It is not a thing I would call a hobby of mine. It is a thing that I have like helped other friends who it is their hobby. And then IPAs are not my favorite, but I do drink them. Definitely brewery 2 vibes. I like going to breweries. I like beer. I'm more of a cocktail guy. There's very little in the way of alcohol that I don't enjoy. If you put a gun to my head and said pick one sort of varietal of alcohol to have for the rest of your life, I'd probably say cocktails or like spirits in general. So yes, y'all are really just fucking calling me out right now is what I'm trying to say here. I'm going to be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be back. All right. Okay. Here we go. just for you, I have switched back to the new sweater. And by just for you, I mean for me too, because I fucking love this thing. It's very, very good. So, you know. There's that. Wait a minute. There we go. I was cross buttoned. So there's that. Looks V cozy and warm. It is V cozy. It is V warm. Let me tell you. So we need a new vibe. Let's pick a new playlist. How are we feeling? Let's see. Poll. What kind of music? Music. Do we want? What are the options do we even have? We've got ambient. We've got synth, jangle, and digital. Those are the options still. I will get more. I'll get more. That vibe, that sweater is epic vibes for sure. This is an epic drop, y'all. We installed Flynn. I knew this day would come. I wouldn't be able to hold the spotlight for long enough. Also, he's not even in his spot right now. So I can instead shill the Atlas Loom instead. That's good. That's good. All hail the Flynn. But you can't even see him. He's right here. Wait. Can you see him? You can he blends into the rug. That's a dog butt right there. So I know that it's kind of hard to see, but I promise there is a dog right here. I promise. He does blend in. He blends in quite a lot. Lord Flynn lays by his weapon. He does. Jangly vibes it is. We'll be switching to jangly vibes after we finish the epic tracks, which is, there's one more after this. So. You got the rug to match Flynn. I didn't even think about that. That's gonna be a problem. I really hope I don't like step on him. Oh God, special ops. He's incognito. Oh no. Are you special ops? He's spops. I will say he does love that battle axe. Like holy God, he loves the battle axe. Every time that he comes into here, he makes a beeline for his bed where I always like pile his toys back onto his bed. And he jumps onto there, grabs the battle axe, and runs around with it. Like, he literally will hold it by the handle, like the rope handle, and runs around the room with it. And then, like, bite. He likes to do this thing where he chews toys at me. Like, he chews toys on me. Not because he wants me to take them, he just wants to chew them on me. And so he comes over to me and starts hitting me with the battle axe and chewing it on me. You need to upgrade him so that he matches the snake sound when you get close to him. Oh, the like alert sound. What's the plan for wall art? So, okay, there's a couple things I want to do. One is I mentioned the trident, and I'm probably going to get a trident. The problem is, use my handy dandy utility camd. So here's a dog, right? There's an animal on the carpet, right? So I want to put, if you look on your screen, you'll notice that above the sort of dresser thingy there is a lot of blank space. And I've already put a like color splash light there. And God, this camera has really fucked up white balance. Anyway, everything's a lot darker in person. So I want to put a trident where that light is splashing up on the wall, because that would be super fucking sick. But that's not visible on stream, which is like kind of problematic. And so I want to put something on the flat of that wall. I realize I can literally just go walk over there. I want to put stuff here, right? Like I might put the spells here, possibly. In which case I might also put another bar light up there shining down to highlight that, maybe. I also am either going to replace this chalkboard with a big print, like some kind of like artwork, or something I can rotate out artwork for. Like I want this to be a thing that I can swap out in some way. Like some kind of like interactive art to some degree. I've considered something along the lines of like a seasonal thing, like a some kind of art. Maybe I can try to like make like a little like wooden puzzle kind of thing where like part of it stays the same, but another part of it can change, and I can like swap out for each like season maybe to like change how it looks. Unclear. There's a lot of things I could do, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, no, I'm like wall art is next. I'm getting there. Someone get a screen that can cycle through art. Fuck. Like this? You mean like a monitor? Because I have a lot of these lying around. That's a little small, comparatively. Unless I did it like this. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. A monitor with a screensaver? Yeah, that's like not a bad idea. Like a shadow box kind of thing you can store instead into and swap between images. Interesting. Put it on a tilt and you can hide the AC. So you're saying like this? Huh. Fascinating. I've got some thinking to do. I got a thunk with my bank. I hate that name. BenQ, bank. I have no idea how it's pronounced. Cool. Well, I'll try that. I've been wanting to do another screen for a while anyway. We don't have music. Jangly vibes. Here we go. Welcome to Interior Design with Dev Chat. I'm very bad at it is the problem. Like very, very bad. Okay. I vote for FlynnPix as the screensaver. Can make some kind of like redeemable to change what's on the screen. Maybe tie it to the vibe somehow. I'm excited about how this room is shaping up at this point. I also don't know when to stop at this point. I know I'm pretty far from like it being a nice place, but I need to not just go out and spend literally all of my money right now on a trident. Plants, I am so excited. I'm going to a nursery either this weekend. I think I'm going this weekend. Because I want to get new potting soil to repot tax evasion, and I also intend to get like just hella plants for both in here and just around my house. If anybody has plant recommendations, let me know of the ideal plants to go in here. I'll show you a plant shop here in Bend that's super cute. You won't be able to bring anything back, but it's got good vibes. I can bring back the good vibes. An inspo. That counts. That's something. Get a monstera. I should write these down. Plant idea. Monstera. And a money tree. You named a plant tax evasion? I didn't name the plant tax evasion. Chat named the plant tax evasion. Jade, aloe. I had aloe. I think it died, which is impressive. It wasn't in here. Hemp. I want to get another cactus also. And our snake plants aren't technically like cacti, right? It's like a completely different thing. But I like aloe because I would always keep aloe on the windowsill in my kitchen. So if I burn myself, I can just like rip off a piece and fix me. So that's good. Highly recommend mint. Mint takes over everything. I am terrified of mint. I've done it before and I've been hurt. What kind of plant is tax evasion again? Tax evasion is a snake plant. The snake plant. Thank you for being you, tax evasion. You were very good, and we love you for being you. Have some water. Here you go. Who knew that the hydrate option could be for the plant? Pickle plants? They're a succulent and they're super cute. Wait a minute. Pickle plants? Never heard of this before. Pickle plant. Wait, like they literally... These guys? Like this little thing? This little prickly boy? Night pickle plants. Are these what we're talking about? Oh, wrong screen. That's a chair. My bad. That is a heater and a chair. Thank you. Is this what we're talking about here? These little, these prickly boys? Prickle buddy? Money trees are my favorite succulent. Do money trees make you rich? Isn't that the whole thing? Like you plant a money tree and then like suddenly you're good? If I plant a money tree, does that like get me free Twitch subs or something? Perhaps? Butternut squash? Oh, I fucking love butternut squash. Hold on. Butternut squash plant. What does it even look like? I mean, wait a minute. You're telling me I can have like a little archway tunnel with squishes just kind of hanging over on top of me. Just kind of dangling from above. And whenever I'm like, hey, I want some squash, I can just reach up and... Damn. Got 15? You got 15 squishes off of your first... Wow. Could just have a garden with veggies. That would be kind of fun, actually, if I had an entire, like, hydroponic garden up in here. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, Flynn's back in his bed. There we go. There we go. Now we've got it. We've got... Okay, one of those guys. Let me pull that up. Okay. Got some pickles in a pot. Looks like it, basically. I understand. Not bad. I love elephant ears, but I can't recall how easy they are. It's okay if they're not that easy, you know? Like, I just want to have... I want something else in here that's alive besides me, and I guess Flynn. Where's your sweater from? It looks so cozy. I do not remember the manufacturer. I've never heard of them before. But I can get back to you. I would get back to you, but I have to take this off if I want to answer that question. Elephant ears are the best snack? You can eat them? Also, that's a lie, because the best snack is night pickle. And also, the best snack is peanut butter stuffed pretzels, so. And the best snack is me. Best cookies. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. Is there a cookie called elephant ear? I'm so confused. Is the name of a plant and the name of fried dough you get at country fairs or county fairs. Okay. You were thinking of the Zeus. Okay. Sure. Fine. Understood. I thought we were talking about a plant. And I thought that you were talking, I thought you were talking about like the big leafy plant and that you just like rolled up into someone's house and you're like, oh, you've got a big leafy plant. I'm gonna take a bite out of it. This is my favorite snack. With just like instilling fear into them. Diana ravenously consuming giant leafy plants. I have been known to graze on occasion. Careful. Okay, I could fuck up a bear claw though. God, I'm hungry. Am I? Wait, am I hungry? Look up a string of turtles. Is it a plant or is it turtles or is it another baked good? String of turtles. Wait a minute. In a turtle pot. Oh my god. Wait. It's just a little plant that has a bunch of things that look like turtle shells. Oh my god, I fucking love it. I love it so much. Holy shit. That's so good. Wait a minute. Oh, it's so good. Okay. That's very good. Austin James says, am I hungry or just bored? My favorite game. Yeah, it's real. It's super real. And I'm also like, never mind. What did I even eat today? Did I have lunch? I did. I had orange tofu. Leftover orange tofu. It was very good. I do not know what I'm doing for dinner though. But it's going to have to wait because I have to do stuff after the stream anyway. So it is what it is. As long as, or rather, I have to do stuff after the stream anyway. If y'all are trying to have an Atlas Loom episode tomorrow, because I need to make some alterations to the episode. But that's okay. It won't take too long. OEO killer tofu. God, Doug fucked up like my entire perception of beets. Like, what a random thing for them to be like, hey, let's make a cartoon character who's all about fucking beats and like is in a band called The Beats. Or no, he likes a band called The Beats? I don't remember. And yeah, beets are weird, y'all. Beets are just dirt. It's just dirt that you can eat. And apparently can make sugar from, which is some bullshit. You do? Yeah, I just have a couple of tweaks I need to make. I was listening back to the episode and I was like, I can hear things I don't want to hear, and I need to change levels that I don't like, and I need to fix stuff, and it's not good enough because it's never going to be good enough. So don't mind me endlessly revising. Beet sugar is really good in tea. I'm a fan of the turbinado sugar or whatever, like that like, yeah. We literally talked about John Wick in episode 3, the bonus part of episode 3 and episode 4. I think a good beet, but bad beets are too common. Pickled beets and feta are my favorite salad toppings. I know a lot of people who like good beet salads. And like, frankly, I mean, I'll fuck with a beet salad here and there, but like, I have to be like truly in the mood for it. I don't think that I would like willingly be. I don't think I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be like, yeah, I can't wait to fuck up a beet salad later today. But like, there's a place nearby that does a really, really good one. The only issue I have with it is that they put it's like a goat cheese beet salad, and like it's enough. It's not like getting rid of the goat cheese makes sense. Like that's the point of the dish, and I'm not a huge goat cheese guy. I'm not a huge funky cheese boy. I'm bad at funk. I don't have the funk in me when it comes to cheeses and pâtés. I do recall liking foie gras, but then I learned what foie gras was, and I'm not into foie gras anymore. Also, you have to say it like that every single time. I love it when y'all pick what I bake. Is tonight angel food cake or scones? Tonight's scones. I do like angel food cake, but I think I prefer scones. Feta or a salty cheese is def better for a salad with beets. Interesting. I'll have to try that out. Maybe I can get the goat cheese like to swap out for feta or something. The problem is that restaurant has a dish that is a fried catfish served on a bed of, I want to say, like wilted kale, some kind of green. I don't think it's collard greens. I think it might be kale, and served with a like a lemon aioli and a side of mac and cheese. It's just like the ultimate. It's like, I want fried catfish, I want to still get some greens, I want some zesty from the aioli, and then, you know what, fuck it, let's have some mac and cheese. Like, it's so good. I can't not get it every single time. Aioli? Jesus. Oh my god. Good lord. When I was a young lad, when I was just here's a story for you. Let me sit first, and then I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Hands, I know that we're doing the roller coaster again, but hands, feet, etc. When I was a young warthog, ever since I was just the smallest lad, I have always been a dingus, right? Like I've been a dingus my whole life. I'm the prodigal dingus, and one of the things that my brain does is constantly come up with really ridiculous names for like businesses and business ideas and ventures. And I've talked to y'all about this before, like my premier dumpling restaurant called Guantanamo Bay, or the Defraggin' Dragon, 40s on 40. The first one, like the genesis of all of this, the first restaurant name that I came up with was Dibs on the Ribs, which was going to be a barbecue restaurant. And I came up with it when I was like, what year must that? I think I was 6. I think I was 6 or 7. And my grandfather, who is an artist, both my grandparents are on my father's side are artists. My grandfather did some art based on that. He like made Dibs on the Ribs artwork that was like a logo for the restaurant, and he wrote like a poem. Like he composed and wrote a poem that he scribed under the artwork. And he gave that to me as just like a gift one day. And I've had that sitting around in just various places around my apartments and then house for a long time. And I finally got it framed at like the frame store down the road from me. It was super, super expensive because I got like the like museum grade glass that doesn't reflect back when you look at it, and like won't, if somebody takes a flash photography of it, it won't just blind you. But I'm super, super, super thrilled about that. And it was, I brought that into the frame store, and the woman at the store was like, this is one of the most like interesting things that somebody has brought in here. Like, this is just so wonderful. The story behind it is amazing. I understand that it has like major sentimental value. We want to do this right. That's really cool and all. I want to go back with like several more things, none of which have anywhere near that sentimental value. And I'm like, hey, can you please just frame this? I don't give a shit. But that's the main thing that's preventing me from putting all that stuff up on the walls and getting a whole bunch of art up right now, is knowing that I'm going to have to pay a lot of money to get them framed, or I guess just buy some El Cheapo frames. I don't know. Maybe they'll have like prefab frames they can do. But way back, ever since I was a lad, I've been coming up with these dumb names and just trying to forge the dumbest puns possible. I posted this one on Mastodon recently. It was like a tailor who specializes in aquatic designs makes folded pants and now finds themselves on trial. Your Honor, I pleat the fish. And so, Sylvie, this is why you can never defeat me. I don't know if Sylvie is still here. Straight to jail. You can't jail me. I'm the warden.
Beef.
I built this jail. You can't throw me in it. Thank you, Locomon. Thank you. I got some applause. Very, very good. Very good. That was so far for so little. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was perfect in every single way. I have a thing to show you. Don't go anywhere. This is a huge reveal. This is a huge, massive reveal. All right. You were here first. You saw it first. So, like, you know, you get to tell your grand crids about it and how you saw this first. So, when you go to a convention, they give you a badge, right? And that badge is usually held on a lanyard. And usually they just give you whatever promotional lanyard they've got lying around, and I don't want to do that. So I went out and got myself a cool lanyard. Check it. It's like starry design, cool astral space stuff. And I love it very much. So that's all. That's literally it. Is I wanted to show you my cool lanyard. And I've got my PAX badge on it currently. I'm hype. I'm going to try to pair this. I'm going to use this as inspo for my nails when I go to PAX East. So I'm going to probably do my nails like this color with like dots and shit maybe. And I'm very, very excited about that. I think y'all can help me out with this actually. I think before I go to Bend to get ready for the photo shoot that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to get my nails done again. I'm thinking of doing either a dark gray or a like deep navy blue. And I don't know which one I should do. Do you do them yourself? I have only done them once, and it was I went to a salon. So no, I did not do them myself. That's quite a blast. I can't believe you're starring in a convention. I'm pretty sure you'll shoot for the moon and arrive at the convention. Sylvie, you're gonna have to, you gotta put in more work. You can't just make references. All you did was sprinkle in some allusions to space stuff. You gotta hurt me, you know? If you're trying to outpun me. Gray, blue, dark gray. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be wearing this in the photo shoot. So, all right, if I'm wearing this, assuming that I'm wearing like this, right? Here, let's do a poll. Color for nail, gray, or blue. There's now a poll. Please vote in poll. Gray or blue? Gray then for sure. I mean, like, I guess this is just pure gray. It feels like it's got a tinge of blue to it, but make them match the beard. That's not a bad idea. Like an orange, like a deep. I guess I could do like a deep, like a rust, almost, like a sort of, what, like a pastel deep red. Would that work? Orange with a fading white tip. Burnt orange. That's the color I'm looking for. Match your eyes would be cool. Today I saw Dev on a stretcher. I heard he's getting punished for being a dad of a kid. That outfit is pretty dad of him. Hope his dog days weren't too rough. I don't even understand that one. Looks like I've been asked to do blue. Well, we'll see. I'm excited, regardless. A muted deep red. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like almost like a dark, burnt crimson. Someone set crimson on fire. Wherever the Glock says I had a stroke listening to that. You haven't heard of Dog Days? Like, I'm aware of Dog Days, I just don't understand the rest of it. I don't know how it all links. I don't see the matrix behind all of it. Rough is a dog sound, rough is texture feeling.
Like some kind of
Cash Cow, hey, what is up? Welcome back. How is it going? Let me get you your thing. I also need to figure out why it's not. Okay, well, hi, Cash Cow. Welcome back. That is 6 rolls. I don't know why it's not counting the resubs. I'll have to fix that. Let's get some rolls. Dev has not ascended to dadhood. I think you mean descended. I'm not having a kid ever. Jesus. If I can help it, I am not having a kid. And in fact, I'm taking active steps this month to help it, so to speak. 17, 16, 18. 12. These are pretty good rolls. And 1. Never mind. Dev is ensuring his dadhood. No, I am ensuring my not dadhood. I'm taking steps to prevent dadhood. Robin's got the idea. Dev gonna get friendly with frozen veggie bags. Indeed. Cal gets added to I'm pretty sure Cal is already on the list of shame, but I'll make a note to add that. Add Cash Cal to shame list. Snippy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want kids, and I don't want to have to think about it anymore. So. I feel as if D&D is a female repellent you have nothing to worry about. I strongly disagree with that. I know more women who play D&D in my life than I know men who play D&D in my life. So,
Hey, someone gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that.
that's a non-starter for me. The problem is I've met a bunch of really amazing women via D&D. So, Milo with 5 subs. Thank you so much. Good God. Okay. Well, all right. 9. A crit. That's a 20 exploding into a 13 for a 33. An 8. A 4. And a 5. I don't know why it's like very clearly off. I need to fix something. So it didn't count one of them, but I still rolled it. I know it didn't count it. I saw that. But you know, there's that. Sorry, I made a joke. I'm not funny. It's all right. It's just, yeah. D20 roll from Lord Demon. That's a 3. Thank you, Milo. Thank you, Cash Cal. Thank you all so very, very, very much. Cash Cal says, the girl I'm dating now is getting into Magic the Gathering. I facepalmed because I sold all of my cards for 2K. I still have all my Pokemon cards. I should like go through them on stream at some point. I just remembered a thing that I was gonna do. Wait a minute. Do resubs get a roll or only the first sub? Every resubs get a roll. Resubs get a roll. Yeah, I still have all of my original Pokemon cards, like hundreds or thousands of them probably, and should go through them. But I just remembered a thing I was gonna do. Y'all. It's activities. It's activities. These were gifts from mi madre for the one with the Jesus. It was for that one, And so I need to put these together. This is hilariously enough, a dice tray and a roll tower, I believe. But they're like flat packed, so you have to like construct them. And yeah, so might do that on stream, either now or next time. Maybe like on Thursday, I can like do a stream where I like put these together because they seem a little intricate. Yeah, look at how tiny these screws are. That you gotta look at. That's one screw right there that's involved in this. And they give you the like super tiny little screwdriver to work with. With who? Feigns ignorance and Jew. Anyway, Christmas is not Jesus's birthday, and it's weird that we still kind of just collaboratively pretend that it is. It's literally just to try to thwart paganism. That's why it exists. So, you know, as a reminder, if you want to properly celebrate, go like drink way too much and maybe engage in debauchery. Wasn't it Midsummer? They stole it because, yeah, so they wanted to get rid of Solstice because they were like, wow, all these people are getting drunk and fucking. We don't want that to happen. So they made Christmas instead. And they were like, look, you can still celebrate, but just stay home instead of getting drunk. Ray247 with the sub, 3 months. Let me get you a roll. That's it. Sorry. I am sorry, Ray. You're going to be going on the wall of shame. Ray247 to shame list. But also thank you. Can we get some thank shames for Ray? Now we get drunk anyway. Yeah, now we just stay home and get drunk. Didn't they do the same thing with Easter? All the holidays are made up to sell cards, so whatever. Sad trombone noises. Okay. I got COVID for Christmas. That's deeply upsetting. There you go. Zeta, there's your hydrate. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm super late on it. Which is weird because I'm Jewish. I am very shocked that I did not get COVID from my Florida trip. I was on an airplane. Don't fly into Orlando. Don't fly into Orlando. Don't go to Florida, but don't fly into Orlando. Because if you fly into Orlando, it's just going to be entirely screaming children. And my plane was just completely full of screaming children. And I was just on all sides, completely flanked by, oh God, it's bad. Literally okay, I'm like all the way in the back of the plane, right? And like while I'm waiting to deboard, right? While everyone's futzing with their overhead bags and whatnot, and they're taking forever to actually get out of the plane, standing directly in front of me is 4 children, probably ages 4 to 6. And they decide that while we're stuck here, a really fun game to play would be taking turns blowing into each other's mouths. That's the game. They were just going around in a circle, taking turns. One would open their mouth, another would do like a spitting blow into it. Just on loop. Children are disgusting. Like so gross. Holy God. Yeah. And they're like literally in front of me. Like I have nowhere to move, and they're just doing that. Ugh. Sounds like an overstimulated nightmare. It really was. Anyway, I masked on the plane, and I'm glad that I did because I do not have COVID. And I'm fairly certain I was like one of 3 people masking on the plane. It's not what I wanted to be doing, but I don't want COVID and I don't want kid crud. Jesus. Used to dream about starting my own airline where there are no kids. I genuinely don't understand how that's like not an option. Like, how are there not like airplanes like individual flights that are like, this is a 18 plus flight or something like that. Children are gross and sticky. I agree. I would call it Black Diamond Air. You must have so much travel experience to fly with us. If I want an airline that monitors your boarding and deboarding behavior, and if it takes you more than, I want to say, 3 seconds between getting to your seat and getting the hell out of the aisle, you are banned for life from the airline. And when you're deboarding, if you stand up and you stand in the aisle before it's like time to actually get out, banned for life. The people who get to their seat and they're like, okay, well, now I'm gonna like use the aisle to like mess with my overhead bag and take some stuff out of my bag and get situated, all the while blocking literally everybody else. And the dumb part is like airlines do that on purpose. Like they make boarding garbage on purpose because it's profitable. Ugh. This is all deeply against my actual beliefs, but it's fun to think of. I mean, okay, it's probably the ADHD, but like I hate inefficiency. And like when people are being inefficient, I cannot stand it. It's so bad with driving. Traffic lights are a crime against humanity. The fact that I can be like at a traffic light, the fact that I can be like in my car at a traffic light and I have to just sit here and wait, and I have fucking ADHD, and even still I pay attention because I'm piloting a multi-ton piece of machinery propelled by fire, or in some cases lightning. And you're gonna sit there at the front of the line at this red light, and the lights around me take for goddamn ever to change. You can be sitting there for like 5+ minutes, and the person at the front of the line is just not paying attention, doing their makeup, looking at their phone. You have one job right now, and that job is drive, and you're not doing it. And then the light turns green, and you have to realize the light turns green, and then you take your foot off the brake, and you like wait several seconds for some reason before barely applying just some pressure to the Excel and sort of starting to move your car a little bit. And the person behind you does the same thing, and it blows my mind. I will like, if I'm at the front of a light, I drive a fucking Forester, a Subaru Forester. It is not a drag racer. It is not a sports car. But if I'm at the front of a line at a red light and it turns green, I hit the Excel and start moving. I get out of the way so that the cars behind me can start accelerating too. And very frequently, almost exclusively when that happens, I'll look in the rearview mirror and see that there is just open fucking road behind me. And the people who are back at the light are still barely accelerating. And I'm like already up to the speed limit. And I don't understand how people just don't drive that way. Like, okay. Oh God, that's a thing I've just been dealing with a lot of that recently. I cannot stand slow drivers, bad drivers, people not paying attention at lights. All of that shit pisses me off to no end. And it's the same thing for walking. If you're walking and you're taking up the entire walkway and you're like on your phone not paying attention and you think that you're good enough to text while walking, but you're really walking super slow and blocking everybody, fuck you. Get out of the way. Step to the side. Finish your text. Come on. Taking up the entire lane in a grocery store. Literally any, like, just being completely oblivious to your surroundings and impacting other people's like ability to execute what they're trying to do. That is like my biggest pet peeve. And part of it is because like I spend so much time, energy, and effort and anxiety making sure that I'm not fucking up other people's days. And so like I'm probably overreactive to it because I'm very, very, very sensitive to it. But it doesn't feel like it's that hard to just be a little more thoughtful about how you might be impacting other people's day. And I cannot deal. I just can't deal. I can't text and walk. Nobody can text and walk. If you tell me you can text and walk, you're a fucking liar. You're not able to. You think you can, but you're not special. Nobody can. Absolutely no one. Same with texting and driving. Literally stop it. Stop trying to text while driving. Just cut it out. Get off of your damn phone. It's gonna be okay. Like, it's okay to be alone with your thoughts sometimes. I know it's hard. I know it's really hard, but it happens. And you just kind of have to get okay with it. Mad. I remember just a couple months ago, the person at the front of the front, they were like right in front of me. They were the only car in front of me at a red light, and I could see through their rear windshield. They were reading a book. They had a whole ass book. They were in the driver's seat, the front car, at a red light in traffic, and they were reading a book. Is that the most important thing that should be happening right now? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I am done talking about this. I have staved off making every single time that I drive. By the time I get to my destination, I have an idea to make a video, just basically informing everyone that they're all terrible at driving. But that would not be a good video. I should not make it. I'm also just now realizing that my mic is a little too loud. I apologize for blowing out your eardrums. Wait, isn't that a SpongeBob bit? I mean, probably. I want a loudspeaker on the front of my car. It's called a horn. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I've always wanted to do the reverse of that. I've always wanted a spotlight that's like super, super bright on the back of my car. So if somebody has their fucking brights on, I can just flip a switch and blind them. You were at a good mic level for me? Here, I'll split the difference. There. Yeah. Let's stop complaining about people's inability to drive now. How about just a smidge of Palea? Yeah? How about just a small smidge of Palea? Does this sound good? Because I have not logged into the good game since the new year. So everything's probably dying. Cash Cow says, I always wanted a switch that would flip a mirror and send it back to them. That's some James Bond shit. Love it. Love it. The anti-asshole Batmobile. Alright, let me launch some Palea. Can I add you as a friend on Palea? You should join the community. There's National Campgrounds community. I want to see if this works. Wait a minute. I want to see if this works. Okay. Okay. I have a button. Categories. Palea. Has my game category switched to Palea? I think it should have. I'm not seeing it on my end, but if somebody can confirm. Sweet. Nice. Excellent. Good. At least you don't drive a tractor trailer. It's so much worse. Oh, God. Wait, do you? I'm so sorry if that's the case. I feel so bad for like long haul drivers, for truckers. It's out of control. Palea. There's Palea. We got us some Pale. Very good. I'm so fancy now. I've got buttons to change my stream categories that I do that more instead of completely forgetting to do that every single time. Yeah, the community has a size limit, which is stupid. We're gonna have to like make additional communities. Hopefully they increase the size. What? We are very sorry this crash occurred. Our goal is to prevent crashes like this from occurring in the future. Please help us track down and fix this crash by providing detailed information about what you were doing so that we may reproduce the crash and fix it quickly. Thanks for your help in improving Palea. I was literally just logging in. Send and restart. Maybe I can log in this time? That would be nice. I would like to be able to log in. I think it would be really cool if they were like, okay, you've connected to the game, and now you can play it. Unable to connect? Disconnected? You weren't accepted on the server? I wasn't accepted. I wasn't accepted on the server. I got beaten out. Stormcloud says, I am big tired because I am recovering from food poisoning, so I'm gonna get some sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. Stormcloud, be well. Please rest up. I feel for you. Food poisoning is trash. It is like the worst. So get some rest. Looking forward to you feeling better. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Carrots. I am so... How do I play this game? Whoever the Glock says I've never had food poisoning to, never want to. It is so bad. It's like, I've had food poisoning a couple times in the past few years, and like, I used to be really flippant about like expiration dates and whatnot on food. I still know that they're like largely suggestions, but I give a deep sniff test to anything that I'm considering eating, because like, I don't want to get, if I can avoid getting food poisoning ever again for the rest of my life, I would put in that effort. Okay, I need to make food, apparently, before I continue doing everything else. Let's do some cooking. Let's make some steak din din. Nope, can't do that. Nope. Make some ramen? Nope. Make some vegetable soup? Yes. Cool. Chop some shroomies. I saw somebody say that, like, Paleo's pretty messed up on the Switch. Paleo's really messed up on the Switch. It is essentially unplayable on the Switch. I don't understand how anyone is playing it on Switch. And, like, I'm not trying to be like, if you play it on Switch, you're wrong. If you're able to do that, that's amazing. I cannot do it. Like, it's too clunky. It is too choppy. It just gives me a headache and everything is broken. So if you're able to pull that off, amazing. I'm super, super thrilled for you, but it is not something I'm capable of. I was literally about to look it up on my Switch. Thank you for changing your words. Wait, I don't know what I said. I truly don't even know what I said. I guess it doesn't matter. Sounded like it was bad. I've never even heard of this game. What is it? This game is called Palia. It is a MMO cozy game. It's on the Switch. If you want to play this game and you have a Switch, it's on the Switch and it's free. There's literally no reason not to try it and see if you're able to play it. But it literally just came out. I know that they are actively working on improving it because they released it like right before the holidays. It's kind of glitchy, pretty laggy, and they were like, well, time for the holidays. We'll fix it next year. So it'll hopefully only get better. But yeah. This game is called Palia. It is an MMO cozy game. You just kind of cook and plant and explore and do quests and fish. And it's very fun and very lovely. And you also put poop down, a lot of poop sometimes. And you become a rice boy. Oh, we're out of music. Let's do synthwave. All right, let's get seeds. Let's get tomato seeds. Ooh. Do some hoeing. Tears of Ward Dev Craft friends? I don't know what those words are. What are those words? Can you explain? I'm distraught. I'm confused and alone, lost, sad. Crayley says, I have not tried on PC yet, but I have managed to play on Switch. There's a few bugs where you kind of need to know the workaround to solve. Like you can't use the cooking station in the middle of cooking for no reason, but crafting something stops the bug. Jeez. Yeah, it also sometimes if you cook, it just like starts playing random sound effects on loop forever until you restart the game. Like it's weird. Cash Cow says, I have to gush. Have you all seen the lineup of all the anime for this season? I haven't. I do know that they've announced a remake of One Piece, even though One Piece hasn't even finished yet. And I'm super excited for that because I haven't gotten all that far in the One Piece anime. And frankly, at this point, I might as well just watch the new one. So it is what it is. I want a, what's that? Pepper plant back there. Plant more seeds. Hello, Dina. How's it going? Sylvie says, Dev, what? Here's some heresy? I love heresy. That's like half of what I do. I'm heretical. I prefer the Switch UI over the PC UI. I don't think that that's all that heretical. I think it's reasonable because it's like it makes sense, right? Like a console UI is going to be like streamlined and simplified. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, now we need to put down poop and lots of it. We love poop here. Can we get some hype in chat for poop? And using it on our food. It's just a good thing. Really helps. Really helps with the world. Oh, hey. I need more seeds. Out of seeds. This is sad. Pooping, the best. We love pooping here. Okay, putting away all this stuff. Let's go check our preserves. Ooh, looking good. Got some, ooh. Get some carrots, get some carrot preserves. Pickled carrots, I guess. Pickled peppers, pick a peck of them. Even more carrots. Do some blueberry jam. Hell yeah, we love it. Send all that out to get money. What is this? What is the state of like everything? Okay, let's repair all my tools. Good. Let's check what we got here. More poop. Got some worms. Put some beef in there. Very good. During my holiday, we had to drive 40 plus hours. So we finally got a chance to listen to the podcast. We love it. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you, Dina. I appreciate that. I think this next episode is going to be pretty good. I'm excited. Give the worms some rice. They want some rice. Okay, just kind of get everything going. Craft some more planks. Craft some... Ooh, oh, Pallium bar. Perfect, okay. Okay, let's craft more iron. I think I can upgrade... Hold on. Burber's Glock says, I'm going to go make some breakfast now. It's been fun. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you so very much. Have a great breakfast. Let me know what you make. God, I love breakfast. I think I can now upgrade my tools. Right? Like, I can do an exquisite axe. Or an exquisite belt. I'm going to do axe. Yeah. Hell yeah. Finally have the exquisite axe. I'm realizing that my game audio is like completely off. There we go. Disco rice? Okay, I need to go get seeds. Let's go do that. Oh, what's up, bud? Did you see me stretching and you're like, I want to stretch? Oh, big stretch. Oh, good boy. God, we love Flynn. Crying now, finished Chicory, A Colorful Tale, and I am feeling. Mo says I had tamales for lunch. Oh my God. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. There's a barbecue place near me that had brisket tamales recently. Oh my God. Oh, so good. I have primarily seen this game via the Switch recently, and so to see like this area in a higher frame rate is very strange to me right now. Nasty Creeps, what is up? Welcome in. Happy New Year. Good to see you, etc.
How's it going?
Hope you are well. What do you want, kid? You want a brush-tailed dragonfly?
Talk tomorrow.
We tried getting good. All right, let's buy some seeds. I want corn. And then let's check out some furniture. Do I have money? Not really. Well, let's do it anyway. That's exactly what I had. One brisket, one pork. God, can we talk real quick about pupusas? Maybe I'm gonna get pupusas for dinner. Yo, God, they're so good. I know we were talking about tamales. I know they're very, very, very different. They have nothing to do with each other, but still, good God. So good. Why are Sylvie and Milo baptizing me? I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, pupusas. So good. If you haven't had them, they're essentially like a stuffed pancake, but South American. I don't actually know where they hail. Colombian, I think. Anyway, let's look at what do we got here? A log cabin bed. Capital chic dining table ain't bad. Ooh, that's a cute coffee table. Bit of a lantern. Like empanadas. Kinda, yeah. I'm gonna take this capital chic table. A lute. A regal fountain? Oh, I should have gotten the regal fountain. Now I'm sad. Oh, God. Now I want empanadas, too. Oh, God. Birria tacos are so good. Oh, my God. I'm so hungry right now. Oh, no. Okay. I've only got to get through 38 minutes until I can go eat. I'm literally gonna have a quick chomp. One moment. Got me some peanut butter stuffed pretzels. Go eat? Imagine eating. Hi, Gina. We're doing it again. How do you have... I'm actively chewing. The second that I am making poor self-care decisions, for whatever reason, just summons Gina. Welcome in. Hello. Good to see you. I chose to eat. I did it. I did it good. I'm hungry and I chose to eat. The problem is, remembering to eat and telling myself that it's okay to eat outside of like meal time. But here's the thing about that. I should probably do it more. I don't know. I'm doing a lot better than I was when I lost like all that weight in 2020 or whatever. I lost like 70 pounds. It probably wasn't the healthiest way to lose it. I was probably starving myself a little too much, but it is what it is. Oh, we got a pen click up in here. Uh-oh. Imagine taking care of yourself. I've been pretty good about it recently, actually, I think. I've been like, y'all, I've been consistently flossing. And if that's not a sign of like peak maturity,
The power of
then
the
I don't know
dice
what is.
has increased.
Oh, there's a dog. Yeah, enjoy the dog. I've been told everything in moderation. Yeah, I mean, okay. I learned that it's like actually okay to eat basically whatever you want as long as you are careful to not overeat. So I started to trick myself. Like what I did was like, I told myself like, it's okay. You don't need to eat all this right now, because if you don't, you can save some and have it as leftovers later, which means you get to eat this more. And that's the reverse psychology that I used to convince myself to eat less food. Experiencing this now, I'm shaky, but food sounds icky indeed. Aradia, 298, welcome on in. Welcome to chat. Wonderful to have you. How's it going? Also, if people are not following Gina on social stuff, Gina, I don't know what your preference of plugging is, but if you want to plug stuff, I would be happy to endorse. Go follow Gina. Give Flynn a treat. I can do that. ADHD hits hard. ADHD hits super hard. Finding a balance with food is tough. Trust me. It's rough. It's hard. It's hard because like I want to be healthy. I want to eat well, and I want to not feel like trash all the time. And that's kind of hard sometimes. I don't know. And also, like, sometimes it's like I don't feel like making food, and I just want to eat something. Or I don't feel like making food, so I don't eat something. All right. I'm going to give the dog a treat. Oh, it's a big one. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, big chompy. That was from Exeter. This dog literally just like gets treats for existing. I might make ramen here in a bit. I haven't eaten any actual food today. Oh god, I love ramen. Hydrate, I can do that. Thank you, typical brunette. Gina says, oh hell yeah, ease of accessibility to food can be such a barrier. That's why I always recommend having a variety of readiness meals. Like something you don't even have to do. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, my stream chat is just like breaking. I really want to see what Gina said, but my stream chat is not working with me. What is happening? Everything is glitching out. Oh, okay. Like having super easy stuff that like is of varying levels of effort so that you can have just like a thing at the ready to grab and eat. Yeah, frozen stuff you can microwave. Here's the thing, my microwave keeps fucking breaking. My microwave like shorted itself. It like committed Sudoku, and then I called in a guy to come fix it, and he came over. First I was like, I'm just gonna replace it. But like I called this guy and he was like, don't replace it. I can come fix it. And so he came over and fixed it. And he was like, you're going to be good for a long time now. I fixed it. Everything's all set. And then it, like a couple months later, it started shorting again. And it's hard. It's hard when you don't have a microwave, it turns out, as an American. You've committed number puzzle. You microwave committed number puzzles. I need a new microwave, is what I'm trying to say. Literally a tray of shit by your desk so you don't have to get up. Yeah, I mean, that's... Got these boys. Peanut butter pretzels. Got your... You got your fat content. You got your sodium. You got your carbs. You got your protein. It's got 0% of the daily value of vitamin D. And 0% of the daily value of calcium. I do not know why those are even listed. It does have 6% of my daily value of iron and 2% of my daily value of PODAs. What's a PODA? PODA? POTAS. PODAs. POTAS? Potassium. Potassium. It's short for potassium. It's I get it now. That took way too long. Oh god. And here I thought that taking a break for a while was gonna help fix my broken ass brain, but oh well. A fistful of PB nugs does not daily nutrition make. Yeah. Yeah, it's potassium. Milo says, what's the best way to make money? In Palea, I like having a lot of preserves jars going. It's just like free extra money, basically. Oatmeal is very, very good. Let's give him the D he's missing. Yeah, the problem is I just have no D. My D is at 0%. So. Atoka says, hey Dev, sorry I missed a few streams, been having a rough week. Well, this is my first stream back of the year, and also, please never apologize for missing a stream. Life comes first, for sure. Judging by how hard that was, maybe you need to eat sooner rather than later. Your brain is melting. My brain is in a constant state of melting. Like, I don't know if I have a non-melting version of my brain. Yeah, my brain is soup. It is 100% soup. Brain fog due to malnutrition. I am probably malnourished for sure. Like, I'm really trying to not say certain words that I just like don't want to talk about. It's nothing weird or bad or concerning. It is purely me just trying to not talk about a certain topic. And that topic happens to have implications as to why I'm like eating probably kind of poorly right now. And I should fix that. But also, it's going to be a journey. We'll see. It's literally your brain not having enough energy to function properly. God, maybe I've been malnourished for the past... my entire life. I'll DM you later. All right, well, I appreciate that. I've been bonked. I'm okay right now. I want to be clear. I am currently like not starving. I am cosmically hungry. Like I'm hungry in the sense that I'm looking forward to dinner and like I'm gonna have something tasty. But yeah, I want crabs, both food-wise and in-game. I need to force feed myself, y'all. I'm shaking super hard. Oh, please go eat, please. I'll tell you what I do like a lot, that works really well and does fill me up and makes me a happy boy is, and I've said this before, but here's Cooking with Dev, part 2. Peanut butter banana smoothie, right? So that's your base. Okay, you wake up. First of all, step back. Hold on. You're getting ahead of me here. Shush. Let me get to this. So, start by taking a banana. All right, you take a banana and you cut it into a bunch of small pieces, put it into a bag, throw it in the freezer. Get that banana frozen, all right? Because you're not going to be putting ice in here. The banana is going to be bringing the ice for you. I almost said bringing the heat, but that's the exact opposite of what it's going to be doing. So you have frozen banana slices. You get your blender. You take your frozen banana slices, you throw about some in there, right? Then you take a scoop of peanut butter, maybe 2. If you're feeling real wild, you can go for 3. You put the peanut butter in there, right? And then, banana's gonna turn black? Not gonna turn black. No, it won't. And then, so you put the peanut butter in there, got the banana in there, got the peanut butter in there. Hear me out. Oatmeal. Like steel cut oatmeal. Put a little bit, not a ton, because it's gonna gunk everything up, but it's gonna get you some good. All right, so you're gonna throw a little bit of oatmeal in there. Then you're gonna put. Here's where you can get a little fun with it, right? So you got. You can add maple syrup. You can add. I add protein powder. I got like a vanilla protein powder, so it's like a vanilla peanut butter banana smoothie. I will also sometimes add. I'll do all of it. So like vanilla, peanut butter, maple banana. My goodness. You can also throw in other fruits if you want. I've sometimes thrown in some blueberries, some bluebies, if you will. And ultimately, what you get is tasty, mostly peanut buttery, but very filling and satisfying smoothie with just like a shitload of nutrients. And it makes me happy. Cinnamon, yeah, add in some cinnamon and nutmeg, just like a little bit. It's so good. Like the base is just banana and peanut butter, but then you can add anything and it's great. Oh yeah, peanut butter and banana Greek yogurt though. Yeah, I actually recommend for the maple variety, you can add maple syrup, but my preference is maple yogurt. Y'all ever had the Happy Cow? I think it's called Happy Cow, whatever cow, maple yogurt? Holy crap. It is so good. And you can like, I will have that in place of milk in a bowl of cereal. Like I'll put the maple yogurt into a bowl and pour cereal and mix it all up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like mix in some like granola and nuts. Oh my God. It's so good. There's a chai one? They have a chai yogurt? Is it Laughing Cow? Maybe it's Laughing Cow. Oh my God. I had no idea. I know what I'm going to be looking for next time at the store. It's the cow one. I just don't remember. It's something cow. I don't remember what the first word is. It's not, I think, I'm pretty sure it's not Happy Cow. I think Happy Cow is like a line of brushes for cows. So. Angry cow, irate cow. Is it dreaming cow? Okay. I've literally never like looked at it. I just see that it says maple yogurt and I pick it up. I don't have any balls. I have no balls. God damn it. All right, whatever. I can't get crabs because I have no balls, so I'm going back home. How now, brown cow? I keep forgetting to ask what brand of headwear you are wearing. Can't spell the correct word. It is... God, every time that I'm asked this question, I always have to fight with the inside voice in my head, or the voice in my head that says they should pay me. But I also know that people just want an answer. So it is Fjall Raven. I will type it into chat. Fjall Raven. That is the spelling of the brand of the beanie that I wear. They have a whole bunch of different stuff. I really like their stuff, frankly, and I wish they would sponsor me, but they probably haven't because they don't know I exist, and I should probably reach out to them and be like, hey, you don't know me, but I'm like probably your biggest brand ambassador right now. Supreme Smoke Bomb. Oh, that reminds me. I have codes that I should have been using this whole time. Whoops. I have a affiliate code for Eldritch Foundry. which is a website that lets you design and they'll 3D print minis for you, like tabletop minis. I have an affiliate code with them. I should look that back up and get that in my like Twitch info below. I should be better about trying to profit off of the content work that I do. That seems like a good idea, especially since at the outset of this stream, I was like, I'm excited for this year because I'm going to try to like make profit off of the content work that I'm doing. I am very excited about some upcoming partnerships, though, and Eldritch Foundry might be a name that you see a little bit more often. Perhaps. And I had something else that I was going to say about partnership stuff. I forget though. I forget. Oh well. Probably was not important. Oh, one thing that I'm considering recommending for if people... Okay, this is a weird thing to say. This is a strange sequence of words I'm about to say. So you know how like people seem to like this sweater, right? Like I wore this, and at least on my all of my freaking comments today are just people talking about the sweater, which I'm fine with. It's a rad sweater, and I love it very much. I look fucking good. But I had an idea basically of like the ultimate in if you send me something, I'll show it on stream or whatever. If you want to send me a top layer, like an overlayer, I'd probably wear it on stream or on an episode of Stuff Keeps Happening or something. I'm actively rebuilding my wardrobe because like I said, I lost a whole bunch of weight several years ago and essentially don't fit in anything that I used to own. And so I have like a very basic wardrobe now because I went out and just like bought a bunch of like random crap just to have clothes. But I now want to like get cool shit like this. So expect more stuff like this in the future. And I'm hyped. But P.O. Box is in the About section down below. What size? Probably a large. I wear a medium T, but I think medium to large on the like top layer stuff, like overcoat stuff. Depending on if it like runs big or not. Are you romancing any NPCs yet? I have not gotten anywhere near that. I'm so behind on this game. I really need to work on it more. Oh, another plug that I wanted to do. For anybody who is curious, anybody who might be interested in like trying to do content work of their own, I have started putting together resources on my website for creators, for aspiring or established or whoever, going through the things that I have learned, the equipment that I have found and used and vetted and can recommend. And so if you go to my website, endeavorance.camp, and you head all the way down to the bottom, there's a button that says Creator Resources. And there are currently 2 articles. One goes through my recording and editing process, and one goes through my stream audio video setup. So if you wanted to know what cameras I'm using, what mic I'm using, how I do the things that I'm doing, I'm putting all that on my website. It is completely free. The only way that I'm like making any money off of it is Amazon affiliate links if you purchase something through that. But yeah, like check that out. It's a thing I'm going to be continuing to update, and more people should know how to do things. Because like I'm sick of searching for like how do I do blah? How do I like what camera should I use? And what you get are like listicles and sponsored stuff and like AI generated bullshit that's just entirely clickbait and content farming. And it's like, nah. How about I just... Oh, that was the perfect one. Whoops. How about we just like have that information available in like a concise, normal format, not like the first 4 paragraphs are just SEO and just like restating the same thing over and over again. I feel like every other article I click on now, it's like you click on an article that's titled like how to get the best quality video for your Twitch stream. And you click into it, and the first paragraph is like, you might be surprised to learn that it's important to have good video quality when you're doing a video format. The importance of having good video quality is important because good video quality is important to viewers. Viewers view videos, and when viewers look at good quality videos, they are happy. And it's just like, gee, okay, shut up. Tell me what to buy. Tired of SEO. God, the internet's so broken. Miss Wild and Wonderful, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Tip number 1, get a Flynn. How to have the bestest dog. A step-by-step guide. Like last minute essay trying to hit the word count. I'm gonna keep talking about this. I saw a thread on Threads the other day where it was this guy who is an author. He's like a writer, like a journalist, presumably. And he made a thread that was like, here's all the things I've learned about the best way to get ChatGPT to make the most believable articles, or to write the most believable articles. And so it was a person who deigns to call themselves a writer, sharing information about how to best have ChatGPT do their work for them. And so all their comments, they just got blasted. ChatGPT, or the people in the comments were just like, hey, take writer out of your fucking bio. Like, you are not a writer. Get out of here. Or like, you know, you could have put all this effort that you put into figuring out how to manipulate ChatGPT to write some bullshit for you. You could have put that into writing the article. Or somebody being like, if you couldn't be bothered to actually write your article, why should I be bothered to read it? And it's just like, so, I'm very happy to see people pushing back on that shit. I'm glad that we're getting there. Can we just erase the internet and replace it with you? I don't want that responsibility. There's a lot of stuff on the internet that I don't think I'd be particularly good at. Can you imagine what the landscape of beauty vloggers would look like if I was all of the beauty vloggers? My goodness, it wouldn't go well. I'd be like, hey everyone, welcome to my makeup tutorial. This is shadow. You put it on your iPod. It's a shadow for your iPod. Also, it's 2009, so you have an iPod. Well, thank you for coming to my makeup tutorial by Endeavorance. Would probably be way healthier. But then I would have to produce all of the content forever, which means I would need to like clone myself or something. And that gets into like weird ethics, strange morals. Dev, don't judge. I still have an iPod Classic in my Prius. iPods are still genuinely like good. Honestly. You want to have a ton of music and not worry about paying a streaming subscription service? Just have an iPod with all of the music that you give a shit about on it. Don't have it taking up space on your phone? Easy. I have an iPod Shuffle from forever ago. Has anybody else seen the, there was like some concept art. I don't know if it was real or not, but I saw some concept art that was like a product concept for a screen on the case of AirPods. So like, actually I have some AirPods right here. So like on the case itself, there would be like a screen here with like buttons to control and like view your library or whatever, which essentially would just turn AirPods into an iPod Shuffle. Which I think would be amazing. God. All the music I have is grabbed from YouTube downloads. Filming says I will never give up my MP3 collections. I still have all my MP3 collection. That's why I like Apple Music. Apple Music lets you, it's a lot more like Google Music was. Apple Music lets you bring your own library and then add in stuff from their library. So like I have all of the songs that I've always had. And I like, there's some specific stuff. I'm probably not the only one that feels this way, but like I have, for example, a rip of an album that I dearly love. It's like, I think I would call it my favorite album, period. It's not my favorite band, but it's my favorite album. And the rip Oh, fuck. The rip that I did at the time, it had like a skip on it. And that skip is in the MP3. And that's the version of the song that I've listened to my entire life. I want to get this fish. Come on. Okay. And so I've listened to the version of this song that has like a glitch in it my whole life. And then I listened to the normal version of it, like the streamed version of it without that. And it just doesn't feel good. It feels wrong. There's a little like, there should be like a somewhere along the way, and it's not there, and it messes with me. I want my version of it. Yeah, it's messed up, but it's messed up and it's mine. Hello, the one true Ash. How is it going? Welcome in. You made it just under the wire. Remember having a couple songs of that back in the day? Yeah, like I don't know. There's something about having a copy of your music, right? Like, I know that now, like, people have a very different relationship with music in general, and that, like, music and the way people discover and listen to music is very different. It's all about, like, singles now. It's not really about albums anymore. It's not really about, like, EPs or LPs. It's just about singles and streams and playlists and radio playlists. And, like, I get it. It's just kind of a bummer, you know? Do people still have, like, favorite bands? I genuinely do not know anymore. Because, like, I have two modes. I will just listen to, like, random shuffle, and then I will have diving deep into all of the music that's my comfort music that I've listened to my entire life, and it's the same 3 bands, you know? And, like, yes, yeah, you do. Yes, good. The hype happens for individual songs more than entire albums, I think. Yeah, like songs, like we have stuff goes like super, super hyper viral, right? It's their Spotify top artists, I assume, or something like that. Interesting. 2 favorite artists, 2 favorite bands. Nice. Ooh, one of those things. I'm going to murder it. Ooh, no. No, be dead. Haha. The snipe. I don't know. I'm bummed. I'm bummed about the ubiquity of Spotify. It's a shit service. It's a shit company. It's not a shit service, but it's a shit company, and it just kind of makes me sad that, like, Spotify is equivalent to music for a lot of people. It is the app where music is. And there's like an entire generation of people now who, like, grew up understanding that. That's what music is. Spotify equals music. If you want to listen to music, you get Spotify. That's just how the world works. And, like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird place to be. Chopped trees. It was good. Anyway, if you're not aware, Spotify is a dog shit company. They continuously screw over artists at every single turn. They are the worst payout. They are among the worst payout of every streaming service. They continue to lower their payout. They're recently making a change where they won't even start paying out to you until you reach a minimum number of streams, which means they're going to stream your music to people without paying you at all for a while. Everything they can do to stop paying money. They're shutting down operation in, oh God, where was it? I forget what country. They're shutting down operation in an entire country because the country passed a law that would have, like, required streaming services to pay artists better. And so Spotify decided to leave the country instead of pay artists better. That's the kind of company they were. Or they are. And they have an 80% market share on the music streaming industry. So, like, yike. As someone who's never loved the whole album vibe, I get the enjoyment of Spotify. Sure, I use, so again, I use Apple Music, and I use it pretty similarly, I think, to how some people use Spotify. Like, I will hit shuffle on a thing, like make me a playlist based on this, like so on and so forth. But it doesn't have to be Spotify, right? Like it's just there are other streaming apps, but Spotify has won the game there. And in doing so, since they have a monopoly, essentially a monopoly, it might have been Uruguay. I think so. And since they have a monopoly, basically, they can get away with screwing over artists, which are the only thing that make them good in the first place. So, anyway, I'll stop. I'll get off my high horse now. What's a good music streaming service for Android? I mean, use whatever you want to use. Don't let me ever, like, shame you into reducing your level of comfort because I have an opinion on tech. If you are comfortable using Spotify, like, I would encourage you to, like, explore other options, but I would never, like, be upset with you for continuing to use it or whatever, because it's unrealistic. Like, ooh, golden vibes. Hell yeah. I was thinking about this the other day. I spent years trying to ethically engage with technology, and that's a fool's errand. I spent years basically trying to like figure out how I could be comfortable using technology while also not worrying about my data, while also not worrying about accidentally supporting like horrific industries or horrific companies. Let me change back to chatting. So I was trying to figure out, like, how can I be like happy while using technology while not being, a subscriber to like terrible things or whatever. It's a fool's errand. Like, you have to make concessions, and so I'm not going to ask anybody to like go out of their way to bend over backwards to just like not use a specific thing. There is no ethical consumption under capitalism. Yeah, exactly. Yes, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. And like, you can try to pick and choose and minimize. Like, you can and should figure out where you can make those changes and where you can like concede some stuff, and then figure out where it's just not reasonable, right? Like Amazon. It sounds real nice to just not use Amazon, and you can really straightforwardly do that. But for some people, it's just not a realistic option, be it price, delivery times, convenience, literally anything. Like, you can't hate yourself for using Amazon, but being aware of stuff still helps. And if you're aware of it, at the very least, if a better thing comes along, you'll have just that much more encouragement to jump ship. But to answer the question, what's a good streaming service for Android? I mean, I honestly kind of like Tidal, Tidal, Tidal. They pay decently well to artists. Comparatively, it's not great, but they pay like more than 3 or 4 times what Spotify pays. Probably even more than that now. Probably like 10 times now. Apple Music is also available on Android, which is strange, and apparently is pretty good. I like Apple Music well enough. Like I said, you can bring your own library and then supplement with their music. I think if you have Amazon Prime, they've got like Amazon Music or whatever, but I've never used it. I also... Oh, a D20? I can do that. Oh, we have 4 pending rolls plus a D20 redemption. Okay, so there's a 19, a 2, an 11, a 15, and another 2. Buy it, rip it, put it on Plex. That is the answer. So Plex is really, really great. If you don't want to deal with setting up a music streaming server or whatever, something I would honestly recommend, unless you're like actively just trying to like discover new music and listen to radio and whatnot, use whatever, use whatever streaming service that has that. Use Spotify, Apple Music, I don't care. YouTube Music, literally whatever. If you have music that you want to hold on to, and you want to just like have copies of the music, I recommend, let me make sure I get this right. Where's wait a minute. Sorry. Please hold. I'm searching stuff. There we go. Here. 7 Digital. 7 Digital is a website that it's as if it is lost in time. It is a website that lets you just pay money and download a copy of the album. And they've got a lot of music on there. You can just buy music and download it and have it, which is great. And once you do that, there's still a lot of really good music player apps that are not Spotify or whatever. And on your phone, if you get all the music that you care about and you load it onto your phone, there's a really great Android app called Black Player that is just like an extremely nicely designed music player, but it's exclusively focused on playing music that is locally on your device. So if you download a bunch of music that you like, throw it onto your phone and get Black Player, that was like my favorite music listening experience on Android for sure. Sounds like a good option. We're currently setting up Plex for music. Plex is really great. Plex is really, really good for sharing music with other people and streaming music from your own library. It's a fun thing to mess with if you have the time and energy to do so. I very much like Plex for that. Plex is also really good for sharing movies and whatnot. There's somewhere I can go to check out all the things that you're talking about. No, but I can share some links in the Discord. I'll post here. I'll do that right now. I will post a couple of links in the Dev Streams channel in Discord. What I'm talking about this exact moment. Buy MP3s here. This is a good Android music player. Black Player. And I am about to shut my stream down, by the way. So, boink. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. It is a minute after. It's a minute past. 7 Digital has individual tracks as well. Yes. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today on this first stream back in the new year. I'm going to be live again on Wednesday night, where I'll be again playing some Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, possibly finishing it. We'll see. And then back again on Thursday. Stuff keeps happening. We'll return on Thursday. There's so much stuff that's in the works that I wish I could talk about right now, and I really just can't, but I'm thrilled to be back, and this year is going to be so much fun. Make sure that you are following my stuff, follow my socials, etc., etc., etc. Here's socials, Discord, the Atlas Loom, and check out, oh, here's what I was talking about earlier, Endeavorance.camp/create. There's my like creator resource page thing. So check out all my stuff. I've got so much going on. I know it's overwhelming, and I appreciate you all being here to support me in the process. Take care. Be well. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Peace.